Hi everyone, this is Ketsia from Just Crafting Around. I just would like to share with you what I made. This is a suitcase that I freestyle, hand cut and shaped like a suitcase. And I would like briefly to explain what I did. This is a cover, and I use for the background, the paper here, I use DCWV from the luxury stack. Is a 8x8, and I use Prima Swirl in black here and black lace, and I am Rose's SP1 157 the spray, and the R6410 the classic tone, and R6 well, I think that's it. And then what I did, I wrapped some champagne off-white ribbon around the spray, um, and also for the to hold on to the suitcase, I use buttons, vintage buttons. And for the shoe here, I use the Forever Young cartridge. I cut it by 4.5, and I use some feather here and blings here. All right, and for the end here, I use some fine ribbons, black ones, and I made this charm, and I use some beads here and tools. This is brown tools and black tool here. And here I use some lace with pink ribbons here, and I use the Martha Stewart punch, butterfly punch, the classic butterflies here, and I am Roses again here, the R6827, and I use here the sentimental quick cut cartridge for the envelope, and clear stamp from I believe the clear stamp from Hero Heart, and in here also is from the sentimental, and I use some inserts, tags. This one is from the sentimental cartridge as well, and this is from the Forever 20 from Forever Young. This is just a box, so I just wanted to insert it here, really. Oops. Okay, next time I will try not to remove everything, so okay, I'll leave it right there like that. And here I posted friends here. And for the next page, I created a pocket, and I use K and Company paper here, and I use some lace, off-white lace, and here I use some pearl trims here. This tag, I use the 6410 for I Am Roses, and I made a tag using the sentimental cartridge here too. And here also I applied the lace here and some tags from the sentimental quick cut cartridge. And that's it. And the background is like a rose here. I just printed that from my computer. I had this and I just printed on some card stock. And here again, this is from K and Company, and I made that tag here that you could open, and I used some lace, white wood lace, and I repeat the same thing I did on the previous page. I used Prima flowers and tags, and this also I had some vintage some vintage paper, and I just printed that out, and I use the Tim Holtz distress ink, and I use that here, sorry. And here, next page, I use the background paper. Here is the same one that I use up front, from the classic, the luxury stock, and I use that paper here. And then this paper here, I use a DCW paper, and I believe it's for La Boutique. And I use this here and ribbon here, and this, I had this flower from my stock. I just did some glitter in here, homemade glittery spray, and again I use some envelope and to just insert either a note or a picture here, a small pocket picture here. And then here, I'm sorry, I believe it is the R6410, and I use some feather here and tool, off-white tool, and then I cut out also a black shadow of that face here, and just put the hat over, glue that, and use some pearl. And this, I had from cutting from my Cricut, I had random cutout that I had in my box. I just pull it out and insert it here. And then here on this page, I did I have some I Am Roses, and then some trim pearls, and this is from DCW. This is a new from the paper crafting fabric paper. I just use some Martha Stewart's punch holes here, and I don't recall the name here, so I could post that later for you if you need more information on that. And here I had this on my stock called the Spoiled, and I had this in my computer on my screen, and I just pointed it out, and I used little pearls and put the shoe here. And the background also, all these from my some stuff that I vintage papers that I had and scanned, and I just print that out to the color I want and print this out. Okay, and here so you could see I Am Roses flower roses. And here I really like this. This is a mirror, a vintage two-sided mirror. I really like it. This was given to me, this something I had, and I wanted to replicate it. So what I did, I cut some circles and used some lace trim here, and then I used the I Am Roses S10427 is from the Old Mix, and I use here the Prima flower. And again, if you are able to see the sparkle here, what I did is homemade sprays, and I just put the glitter here. And also I use the Martha Stewart classic butterflies, the tiny one here, and I set it here. And the background is from DCW, and this also I had it from my collection, stuff that I've been saving. And what I did, I printed out on this cardstock that I have, and what I did is print that out, and I use the mud Pudge, the gloss luxury, and so it could be shiny, and I freehanded cut this so that it could make it was been torn apart. So that's what I did here. And here Mostly all the paper, the background is from DCW paper that I have. And this I don't recall where I got those tags here. But I had them and I just grabbed them from my box. And but again, this is from the S10427 all mix that I use, and this is a bottle of perfume that I cut out, and by using the Martha Stewart Faber glass, the micro beads is pink. And also this is some tags that I use for my quick cut cartridges from one of them. And that's what I did here. And then the next page is a bird cage here, a picture of a bird cage. I distress here as well, all around, all of them. And then Martha Stewart butterflies, punch holes, punches, and some lace. And trim here. I love this trim. I forgot where I got those. Maybe in New York. When I go there, so I usually go and get some lace and trim here. And this a charm here that I have. Now I'm learning that when I purchase those things, I have to keep the box, the paper, so that I could remember where I got them. Usually I get them and I just toss them in my box collection where I keep all my charms. I think it's a small tag and it's really beautiful. And here, that's the, sorry, this is the back. And what I did, I had some tags here that I use, and the Forever Young, and I used some pearl here, and I cut the background. And I had this paper in my stock again, and I use a stamp from Michael, the small ones, and I randomly stamp here and here. And here again is a tag from that I open, and I use some butterfly here from Martha Stewart punch. And then she wants to take the person that I'm gonna give this album to. She wants to put a picture here. I hope she finds something small like that to put in. So it's just an insert. I just wanted to make it different. And it comes open from the front here and here, and she could put pictures, whatever she wants, and the back as well. And again, it's from DCW. Why am I saying CDW? I have no idea. Sorry. So this is from DCW paper. And oops, that's it here. And last, and this is the back. I had this from a box that I had, and it became old, and I just torn it apart, and I just take this buckle and then put it here, and that meets all the way up front. And the back again, this is the same paper from DCW, and Prima flowers here, and feather. And again, this is my perfume, vintage bottle of perfume that I like, and tag that she could open and put whatever she wants, pictures and all. And that's it. Again, thank you. And this is my second video right now, so please view my videos and don't forget to leave me a comment. Merci, au revoir.